Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. School can be a pretty rough time anyway, but it is even worse when you are the subject of bullying. But when that bullying and the humiliation and the taunting comes not from your fellow pupils, but does in fact come from the teachers, you know something is amiss. Well, there is a school in Cornwall that is at the subject of a bit of a row. The teachers there make the girls, because it is only the girls, stand up and have to request red card passes. This contumelious shaming of students who dare to have a period. And why a red card? I mean, this is just a removal of all humanity. It's degrading, it's humiliating, and it's an invasion of privacy. We're going to take a look at this story. But the teachers of this school, I feel, should be losing their jobs with immediate effect because no overlook, no care, no attention to the needs of these children is being placed by them. Let's look at the story. Now, we'll say even the headline is shocking. Parents condemn secondary school for a complete lack of privacy, and it tells girls to request red card passes while on their period so they can go to the toilets during class time. That is just A, it's appalling. B, it is disgusting that people are forced to do this. Forced to go, excuse me miss, I'm bleeding, can I go to the toilet? What the actual F is going on in this school? Who has brought this rule in? That person needs to be fired. Why should anyone be subjected to this level of humiliation and degradation? It is disgusting, but we'll go into this. The Penrith Academy pupils are not allowed to go to the loo during class time. The head teacher said the policy has been introduced to maximise learning time. How much can a girl learn when she's on her period and not able to address it immediately? So this school has come under fire from parents after it said that girls must request the red card pass. I mean, it's not very subtle either. You're walking down a corridor going, look at me, I'm on my period. For fuck's sake. Anyway, the new policy at Penrith Academy in St Austell means that all pupils can only go to the bathroom outside of lesson time. The head teacher defended the decision. This is an indefensible position. And said it was important to minimise disruption during classes. Yes, it is. But the disruption will also come from these girls, suddenly coming on in the middle of a class. For fuck's sake, get a grip, you stupid woman. The school also insisted that the rule will never prevent pupils from going to the loo if they really are in need. Yeah, I would also say it's also an illegal rule because it's only being applied to girls. Now, why can't a boy put his hand up and request a red card pass? Are they going to say it's different for boys and girls? If that's the case, I would quote the 2010 Equality Act, which is quite clear about not allowing certain groups access and other groups not. So she's breaking the law by doing it, but she's breaking all kind of ethics and moral code by not safeguarding these girls. Some parents have also complained about the school enforcing its no coat rule in corridors. Many parents in the area took to Facebook to express their outrage. Kim Bailey wrote, any human, child or adult should be allowed to use the toilets at any time. And they're hardly going to say, please sir, I have a touch of diarrhoea, or please may I use the loo, my periods have started. The simple, excuse me, I'm going to the toilet is enough. You don't get this in office, immediate office, you go, oh God, I need to go to the loo. Bang, and you go to the loo. And that's it. And you don't get a red card pass from your boss. And that shouldn't be any less humane for children. If schools are all about care and nurturing children, some of these controlling and archaic rules need rethinking. One mother added, they should know by now that these rules are singling students out and will not be approved by anyone. Red passes are a ridiculous idea. This is a complete invasion of a young girl's privacy. It is absolutely that. Another concerned parent added, the issuing of a red card is neither sensible nor a reasonable response. It clearly singles out these young people who already have many pressures and this is an invasion of their privacy. It is also degrading. It is also a humiliation. The school said that red card period passes can be requested ahead of time for pupils to keep in their bags and use as required. Or how about let them just go to the toilet when they need to go to the toilet? They also shared with all parents in a newsletter the long-standing school expectations regarding coats in corridors and access to toilets during lesson time. Lucy Gambier, and here's a picture of her, the head teacher of Penrith Academy, defended the policy, saying all students are encouraged to wear coats on site at break times and whenever they are outside a school building walking to another lesson. But they don't want them wearing coats inside the school. This woman is completely bonkers and is unfit for the role of a head teacher of a school. She does not care for the welfare, the mental welfare of her pupils. But she continued, we primarily ask that coats are removed once indoors so that students can represent the school with pride in their full uniform. So where do you put your coat? Are you asking for people to put coats up outside of where they're controlled, where they can be stolen, damaged, or etc.? Because we're not kids alike. Or are you saying that they've got to carry them as well as their bags and everything else? It's stupid. It's a stupid, stupid rule. The thing is, I go into the office, I've got a jacket on, and it stays on if it's cold. And once it warms up, I take the jacket off. It's not an issue. I don't leave the jacket in the car. I don't leave the jacket out of sight. It's got my wallet in it. It'll have a phone in it. Things like that. This is a stupid, tiny rule brought in by a stupid, small-minded woman. I'm not going to go through the rest of it. It's obviously wrong. This woman is completely wrong. She's trying to defend an indefensible position. And I hope that action is taken and that she very soon becomes an ex-head teacher. And should actually be not allowed to go anywhere near children again if that's the condemnation of what she thinks that these children should be doing. It's just a typical sort of overarching power grab. This woman is probably ill-suited to be anywhere near children, I suspect, if that's what she wants to do. Anyway, she'll finish there and come up and round off the video. I'm amazed that this head teacher thought that she'd be able to get away with this, where she thought that imposing draconian, humiliating rules, petty-minded rules on students of this age who are going through a bad enough time as it is. Did she get away with it? How can you justify this? I mean, she's claiming, oh, it doesn't disrupt classes and that's important. Yes, it is. Yes. No one says that disruption of classes is a good thing. We get it. But any girl sitting there who needs to go should just go. To have a red card pass it's appalling. It's an abuse of power. Imagine having to walk the street with a sign on your backs, ladies, saying, I'm on my period. Because that is exactly what this woman is doing to those girls. It can't be allowed to stand. The parents of that school need to just say no and tell their girls that when they need to go, they just get up and go. And, screw this head teacher. Tell her to go boil her head, because there is no way, certainly I wouldn't have any daughter of mine being subjected to that humiliation. Anyway, I'm going to stop there because it's the sort of thing I could get quite angry about that, and I'm not going to. I refuse to do so. It's a Friday, so I'm going to keep calm. So thank you very much for watching the video. If you like what you see and hear on the channel, do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring that bell for notification of future output. Leave a like, leave a comment, please. As ever, share the video. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, don't obey petty-minded rules, and goodbye.